In this video, we're going to do a really quick review of the keyword research tool called LowFruits. So I'm on their website right now, and this is a budget-friendly keyword research tool. In the previous video of our case study, we used a premium tool called Ahrefs, and I understand that for some beginners, it's quite expensive to get started with that. I think eventually you want to use a tool like Ahrefs or SEMrush. But if you're just starting out, that a budget-friendly tool like LowFruits could be a good option for you. So again, this is case study number 7. In the previous video, we analyzed some keywords with Ahrefs, and in the 2 previous videos to that, we did free keyword research tool and we used ChatGPT. And here is our spreadsheet for this case study, and the topic is day trading. So all these keywords are found using ChatGPT, free methods, and then we did a little bit of analyzing with the premium tool Ahrefs in the previous video. But now, we want to just do a quick review of LowFruits. So my first impressions, I've signed up for an account and I've just used my 10 free credits that they give you, and I've sort of ran out of those credits. So what we're going to do is actually just buy $25 worth of credits. So this keyword research tool works on a credit sort of system. So you can get sort of monthly and annual subscriptions, but you can certainly try the keyword research tool out for sort of like a $25 initial sort of start fee. So I think we're going to do that. I'm going to jump up to my dashboard and just buy some credits. So I used up the 10 credits that I got, and you can't really do a lot with that. So you can sort of try it out for free and do, a few searches, but then you run out of credit. So for this video, I'm going to just click here and actually just buy 2,000 credits for $25. So I'm going to do that and just sort of punch this in. Okay, so I'll just throw in my credit card detail here. Okay, so there you can see I have bought 2,000 credits. And we can play around with that in this review. So again, this is not a scripted review. Again, I've used up my 10 free credits just a little bit to get an idea of how this keyword research tool works. And we're going to use it in 2 ways. So in the previous video, like I mentioned, we used a premium tool and we were able to get some keyword data based on our keywords. But if you just do keyword research with like ChatGPT or free keyword research, what you can see here is I have a spreadsheet with like 200 keywords, but I don't have any data regarding them. So this tool is going to allow me to import some of these keywords and then get some keyword metrics regarding them. So I thought I would just do one little demonstration here. I'll just highlight these keywords based off our topic of trading platforms. So this niche is about day trading. So I have various categories here: day trading platforms, day trading psychology, day trading strategies, technical analysis, and then just some random sort of questions that we found. So perhaps I could just, gather these keywords and I'll just copy them. And the first thing that we'll do is we will import these keywords. So again, you can research keywords for free, and then you can come to a tool like this and you can import your keywords, copy and paste them in. And again, you can do up to 20,000 keywords. So we'll just do a couple of them there, and we will hit analyze all. So this is going to use up our credits and we will import them. You confirm that you want to analyze all these keywords. So when I import them, I'm going to actually get LowFruits to also analyze them. So I think that means I'm going to use up credits on each one. So anytime you want to analyze one keyword, you use up one of your credits. So old analyze keywords and analyze all can't be switched on at the same time. Okay, I don't know. Maybe we'll try that. Okay, so no keyword analyzed yet. Okay, so they're in the process of analyzing these keywords. So when you import keywords, this is sort of the screen that you're going to get. Maybe we'll zoom in. Maybe that's good enough. So these are the keywords that I found, again, using free methods, using ChatGPT. And I'm going to get LowFruits to analyze them and give me some search volume and what they think are weak points. So I think the main goal of this tool is to analyze the SERP, so analyze what is ranking on page 1 of Google for a given keyword, and then let you know if there are opportunities for you to create content around that keyword and potentially rank. So it's going to let you know if a keyword is really difficult and the first page is made up of really powerful websites, you might not want to pursue that keyword at the beginning stages of your site. Again, if you're building an authority website, you will want to build content around keywords that are difficult because you want to really produce a website and a informational platform online that covers all the topics of your niche. But it's also good to find keywords that are low competition because you can sort of build those out first, get some traction on your website. That's sort of like the whole idea of these low fruits, these low hanging fruit opportunities, which are less competitive and they're good for you to start with when you're just first building out your site. And even when your site's established, it's always good to find keywords that have low competition because you can create content, you can rank quickly for them. So you can really gain a lot of traction, a lot of traffic from targeting low competition keywords. Again, you want to cover everything, but it is a good strategy, and that's what this tool is mainly for. So the first one here, chart patterns cheat sheet. In the previous video, I actually found this keyword using Ahrefs, and it also told me that this was a really good opportunity. And here you can see that it's given 2 green apples. So what that means is that there are 2 weak points in the top 10 results for this keyword. It gets almost 3,000 searches a month, and its SERP difficulty score is 2. So this is a rating of 1, 2, or 3. 3 meaning it's very competitive. Chart patterns, it's going to be much more competitive than chart patterns cheat sheet. So that makes sense. So it has medium keyword difficulty, and there are 2 sites that are ranking on the first page of Google that this tool believes are sort of beatable or they aren't too strong. So if we hover over here, it's going to tell me about this keyword that's ranking in position 6, and the domain authority is 10. So in the previous video, Ahrefs gives a domain rating, and what we did is we analyzed the SERP data from the keywords in Ahrefs. And again, I said, you want to look at what keyword, what other sites are ranking for that keyword. And if they're all filled up, if the search results of Google are filled up with big, powerful websites, you might not want to pursue that keyword right away. And that's what this tool does as well. So it's telling me that in position 6 on page 1, the website is relatively weak, and then in position 9, the website is relatively weak as well. And we can actually go here and view the SERP. So here it's going to tell me the first result, the page that's ranking number 1, the DA, so the domain authority. So that just means like the relative strength of the website is quite high at 70. And then in position 6, we have a weak website, and in position 9, we have a weak website. So that is telling us that this keyword, you can get to the first page of Google building content around this keyword. So it would be one that I would want to pursue. The next one, backtesting trading strategies. That's a good keyword telling me that on position 8, there's a weak website and there's about 500 searches every single month. So that is another good opportunity as well. Trading indicators, it's a more competitive keyword, but on position 4, there's a weak website. So if we kind of looked at that one and we went down, and we can see here, there is a website on position 4 that has a DA of 12. So if a domain authority is like 90, 80, 70, and that's made up all the websites for that keyword on positions 1 to 10 are all filled with 90, then it's probably going to be hard for you to create content and rank for that keyword. But this is telling us that in position 4, there's a weak website, so it could be a good opportunity. And here it tells you about this keyword, tells me how many words this article has. The first article has 2,000 words, ranking number 1, and so on. And then it gives you what the site is, and actually, you can actually go to this. So this is a website with an exact match domain, so tradingindicators.com. And if we wanted to kind of throw that into our spreadsheet and use it as a competitor and analyze it later, we could. So that's just some data on this particular keyword. So, what we did there is we just imported and we analyzed those. What we can do is we can, do this for all our keywords, and we can kind of come down and see if any of them are showing us that they have some good opportunity. So out of these 22, they're telling us that these 5 are ones that we might want to consider building out first because the competition is relatively low. So this keyword was, what are all the terms associated with technical analysis? That could be good. And in position 8, there's a really weak website as well. So I would want to make note of that in my spreadsheet, that these websites or these keywords are good. And again, I can go and now import the keywords in the other sections, or we can maybe use this tool now to actually go out and find some keywords. So that was using the feature of importing keywords, analyzing them with our credits. So I used 22 credits there, and I think I have, so I've got 1,978 left. And again, it showed me their volume. It showed me the keyword difficulty score that they have, and it showed me where they think there are some opportunities. So pretty good tool for that. And now it gives me some insight. Again, when we did free keyword research and we did research with ChatGPT, I didn't have any of this data. So now I can import all my keywords and find out what this tool believes are the good opportunities. And I can start creating my first pieces of content around those sort of quote unquote low hanging fruit opportunities. So let's go to Keyword Finder now. And this just gives you a little bit of information about how to actually plug in the keyword. So what we're just going to do here, I thought we would just type in day trading. So that's our main keyword. And we're in the United States, or that's the country that we're going to get some data from. And our language is going to be English. So we'll go find keywords, and we will see how many it comes up with. So one thing about this tool is it is based on credits, and you just have to kind of keep track of how much credit information you're going to use. So if this gives me 2,000 keywords and I want to find all the SERP data for them, then I would basically use up all my credits, and that would be my $25 spent. So you kind of have to see what kind of value you get there. I think as a beginner, you're just starting out, 2,000 credits is probably going to help you with your initial keyword research for sure, but you just can't go and analyze all the data that you want because you're going to run out of credits. Whereas Ahrefs, it's based on credits as well, but when you click analyze for a keyword like day trading, it's going to give you all the data right away, and you don't sort of need to worry about saving your credits and that. So a little bit different like that, but again, this one certainly is less expensive. So access all keyword ideas for free, and then if you want to access all the keyword ideas and analyze high intent keywords in one go, you can click analyze that, but that would eat up all my credits. So maybe we won't do that, and we'll just hit access, and we will see what it is providing for us. So so this is day trading, and we've clicked on all. So it's got 2,800 keywords here, and we can sort them based on volume, perhaps. Okay, so it's showing us the analyzed. So why don't we click on not analyzed? And once you import, or once you do the search, we need to fetch volume, and you can do this for free. So we'll click that, and it just might take a little bit of time. So it's gonna actually give you all the volume for the 2,800 keywords, and it doesn't use any credits for that. Again, you just waste your credits when you want to analyze what these keywords are doing in the search results. So, this is the first time for me using LowFruits. The gist of it is that it'll give you a list of keywords. And the idea is that before you go out and build content around a keyword, you want to think, can you actually rank for this? What does it look like in the top 10 results? And that's actually a good approach. It's one that you sort of do with Ahrefs as well. The thing with Ahrefs and the premium tools is that you just get all that data right away with one search and one, you click search day trading and it's going to give you like 40,000 keywords. And so you just get so much more data with a premium tool. But, again, you're paying a premium price. So I think that it finished getting all of the search volume data. Okay. So right now, I don't know what is how these are listed here. So we can search them by volume or we can kind of just look through them. So these are not analyzed. There are some, okay, so we can do some filters here, pre-analysis filters. We can throw in some intent, or we can search based on just words or excluding, including. So, if you wanted particular words in some of the keywords here. So why don't we just kind of sort these based on volume? So what we can do now is we can kind of comb through this list. We can look at some of these. If some of them look good, we can copy them to a clipboard and throw them over to our keyword spreadsheet. If we already have them in there, then we can sort of copy the volume with some of these. So, day trading, what are day traders? What is day in trading? So some of these aren't making too much sense. Day trading beginners. Stocks good for day trading. Popular day trading stocks. Okay, so that one makes sense. That's got 4,400 searches a month. So why don't we fetch the data for this particular keyword? It's the first one that's sort of making sense. Popular day trading stocks. So that could be a good keyword for me to focus on for my website all about day trading. So we'll analyze that one. And based on this niche, I know that there aren't going to be a ton of good low-hanging fruit opportunities. It's a really competitive niche, but we'll see what it does for that. So I think I've got to click analyze and popular day trading stocks. Okay, so no weak point found for that. It's saying that that's a relatively competitive term, which I know that it is. And if we sort of, view the SERPs for that, we can see that, the first page is made up of relatively high domain authority website. So we have a 44, a DA of 44 ranking there at position 8, but that is a powerful website in the day trading niche. And 55 here, another powerful website ranking for that term. So that is a keyword that I would probably still want to produce on my site because I want to have topical authority. I want to be an authority in this niche, but it's one that's quite difficult and probably one I won't want to pursue right away. So, just for the sake of this video, why don't we just analyze all these keywords here? So I'm going to bulk select all pages, and I'm going to extract this. So extract and analyze the SERP, one keyword equals 1 credit. So I'm just going to use all my credits for this video. And it's going to take, this will take more than 30 minutes. So why don't we pause the video here and I'll just share some thoughts regarding this. Again, I've been using this for just, 20 minutes and a little bit before we started recording. I think it's a good tool for beginners. You can get some keyword metrics that you can't get when you're doing free keyword research or you're doing research with ChatGPT and some other tools. I think the concept and the idea is good because it's going to show you some low-hanging fruit, meaning some good low competition keywords to start with. In terms of its limitations, I'm used to using a premium keyword research tool like Ahrefs. And again, in the previous video, you can watch me using that tool. You sort of get spoiled using a premium tool like that, meaning, it's not going to take me 30 minutes to analyze 2,000 keywords. It just analyzes them right away. But, you are paying, much more for that premium research tool. In my opinion, as a beginner, you might want to use $25 worth of credits, and just play around with this tool. Find some good keywords. You can analyze and get data on 2,000 keywords, which is a great start. And then once you've sort of exhausted that and you've used this tool a little bit, maybe consider upgrading to a premium tool and just trying a premium tool for maybe 1 month, and you can just see how much more powerful it is. That being said, as a budget-friendly tool, this one is certainly pretty good, I think. Maybe we can click on Analyze now and see if there's if anything has come up. Okay, so it looks like it's going to have to analyze all of them, and then it'll share them with me. So I think it's best that we pause the video here, and I'll come back and see if, after analyzing these 2,000 keywords, if this tool is going to give me, if it finds any good opportunities, any more low-hanging fruit opportunities. So these first ones that we have are ones that we sort of found when we imported our list. But let's pause the video and come back after it's finished analyzing these keywords. Okay, so we're back. That did not take 30 minutes. It actually just took like 3 minutes. That's pretty good. It analyzed the 2,000 keywords in just a couple minutes, so not a big deal. And now I've got them sorted, and I have them sorted by what LowFruits believes are the low-hanging fruit opportunities. So what I would do is I would sort of go through this list, and anything that makes sense, I can add it to my spreadsheet, and I can import the copy and paste the volume data as well. What I think I did in terms of using up my credits, you can see here in this video I've used up 2,000 credits, $25. I'm used to using Ahrefs where I can just do a bulk search of all the data with one click, and I don't eat up any credits. I just have a monthly payment that I make. So what I've done here is probably not something you'd want to do when you're just starting to use this tool. I would probably have kind of gone through this 2,000 keywords and kind of gone through the ones that I think make sense, and then analyze their data. But you got to go one by one and then click Analyze Data. I kind of just wanted to do a bulk analyzing of it, but now I'm going to find out that out of these 2,000 keywords, some of them that I've analyzed, I've wasted credits on them. The keyword doesn't make any sense. So Maurice Kennedy day trading costs. So I would certainly not have wanted to analyze that and use a credit on that, but I sort of bulk analyzed it, and I did. Not a big deal. What I would want to do, again, is sort of go through the keywords and just analyze them probably one by one in the future, or else you're just going to burn through credits and sort of waste your money in that regard. But what I would do now is go through this list, maybe starting with these weak points and seeing anything that sort of makes sense. Best intraday screener, that could be one. So that applies to day trading. You want to see during the day what you kind of analyze the stocks during the day. That could be one. Intraday tips for tomorrow, that might not make sense. So I would sort of just go through this list and find out the keywords that make sense. I would just copy and paste them into my keyword spreadsheet. So that's what I would do. I'm not going to do that in this video, but you can just see if we jump to the 5th column here, we can see if some of these make sense. So it's still, good weak point opportunities according to this tool, and seeing if any of them sort of make sense. Short-term intraday trading, that one could make sense. Again, this niche is quite difficult. So I believe, what I'm seeing is that a lot of the opportunities that this tool is giving me are for keywords that kind of, not that they don't make sense, but, aren't really the best kind of opportunities. I'm going to really have to just go through all of these one by one, because I might be able to find a few good gems. What is day trading versus scalping? So that one sort of makes a bit more sense. Still has a good opportunity there. Again, this niche is difficult. There's a lot of powerful websites in it, but that is what I would do for this. In terms of my overall feelings on this tool, I've just used it once here. The import feature is really good. So if you're going out and you're doing any sort of keyword research, and you're finding keywords and you need some data on them, you can import the list and analyze them. You do actually need a few credits for that, but you can certainly sign up for an account and you get 10 free credits, and you can import and import your list, and for free you can get some initial data on them. And then when you do the keyword research kind of tool here, and you find the keywords, don't do what I did, or else you're going to burn through your credits. Maybe search your keyword and go through the keyword and kind of the keywords that sort of make sense. Let me go back to the first one. There you go. So we found 2,000 keywords searching for the day trading term. Go through them, and the ones that make sense, click on analyzing the SERPs and see what it gives you back. And that's really the main benefit of this tool, is that it goes out and analyzes what's ranking on page 1 for that particular keyword, and it lets you know if it thinks that that is a good long tail keyword with low competition. And those are the keywords generally when you're starting a website, you're starting a business, those are the ones you want to build initially. But again, for this case study, we're focusing on building an authority website in the day trading niche. Our time frame is a long time frame. I'm not interested in doing something really, really quick and getting instant results. So personally, I'm more concerned with building out an authority website and covering all the topics, even if some of them do have high competition. I want a resource that is all encompassing for this niche of day trading. That doesn't mean that this tool can't be helpful for me in finding some really good low hanging fruit keywords, because that's going to help me build authority, but it's also going to help me rank and find some initial traffic when my site is new and just building up its authority over time. So, when you're starting out, it takes a long time to gain authority, gain trust when you're starting out a brand new business, a brand new site. So sometimes these low hanging fruit keywords can be beneficial to get you some traction, get you some traffic earlier on, maybe even get you some sales, and then sort of, help you get that informed optimism that, hey, what you're doing works, and it's going to help you continue on and persevere and continue building your business, because you're just not going to see quick life-changing money results in the short term. It's going to take you a long time to build authority, and so on. So we'll sort of end that little rant there. Go watch the previous video, because that just shows you how much more advanced some of these premium tools are. Again, they are more expensive, and I understand if you're a beginner, then maybe starting out with a budget-friendly tool like LowFruits can be helpful for you. So I hope that you found this video useful. In the next video, what we're going to do is I'm going to spend some time off camera going through my keyword list here, using Ahrefs again, doing more keyword research. I'm going to do that for a couple days, and then I'm going to have a list of several hundred keywords, and I'm going to start mapping out my site, and then we're going to get to the next stage where we're going to register the domain, pick a brand name for the site, set up WordPress, set the website up, get a theme for WordPress, and then we're going to start mapping out our content ideas based on all the keyword research that we have done. So below the YouTube description, you can find links to the previous case study videos. You can find the video link to the next one when it is available. And then if you want some more advanced training, you can always learn about the affiliate marketing for beginners course. So I hope that you found this video useful. Subscribe to the channel, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.